right, my name's Ian,
My name's Audrey,
and
and
we're the
we're the
Breakup
Breakup
Bandits.
Bandits.
See the makeup for
A
breakup.
breakup.
And so basically, that's why we're creating this podcast slash TikTok is to help people with their relationships. Are you going through a rough patch in your life or your relationship? Um, are you in a relationship that you want to salvage or get out of? So basically, Audrey and we've been together for 3 years, and everywhere that we go, people always talk about our relationship and how they admire our relationship. People that's even been together for longer than us. And so basically, Audrey and I came up with this idea to start helping people with their relationship issues, um, and maybe coaching people and stuff like that. So, basically, if you've become like platonic roommates. That was actually your idea, right, Audrey?
What?
You
Oh,
said
yeah.
you said about platonic roommates.
Yeah, if you become platonic roommates and your relationship has turned more into, oh, we're just roommates and that's it, then we can help you with that. We can help you get that spark back.
Yeah, possibly if that's what you want to do, or if you're having trouble with figuring out how to get out of it. Uh, a mentor of mine told me one time and said, "Yeah, people will spend 1 or 2 nights getting into a relationship, and then spend years, 5, 6, 7 years to get out of a relationship." I've personally done that myself.
Mm.
I've been in toxic relationships myself where I learned that after just a short period of time that I really don't even like this person.
Yeah, me too. And it was hard getting out of it.
Yeah, and it becomes some kind of toxic pattern of codependency. That's another thing that I can touch on. That I've actually helped people with before and helping them to understand is that you actually have three different types of relationships. You have a toxic relationship, you have a codependent relationship, and then you have a healthy relationship. And if you want to know what the difference is, a toxic relationship and all has to do with selfishness and self-centeredness, right? And so a toxic relationship is that where both people are only looking out for themselves. It's like you're doing this to me. Why if you loved me, you would do this. Why aren't you letting me do this? Or you don't care about me and it's all about me, 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 but it's both people doing that. That's a very toxic environment because they will never see eye to eye. You have anything to say about that or
About the toxic relationships.
yeah, about the toxic relationship.
Yeah, and it can turn into worse, like putting their hands on each other and other forms of abuse.
Yeah, yeah, verbal, any kind of verbal abuse or anything like that, physical abuse. It's time to vamoose. It's time to vamp up out of there.
That's right.
That's on the real. Um, and
Or
so
you could just do like my husband does and let me win 100% of the fights.
yeah, just let them. I mean, so you don't always have to be right. You either want to be right or you want to be happy. Can't
Right.
have both.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you have a codependent relationship. And so that's the toxic relationship. You have a codependent relationship, right? And that's where one person has the selfish, it's all about me attitude, but the other person is always trying to fix that person. They're doing everything that they can they're always thinking about that person. They're putting that other person above themselves, and then they start feeling guilty and they just don't know what to do, and they start feeling bad about trying to help this person because that person's making them feel bad. um but it's a codependent relationship is where the one person is always trying to fix the other person.
Yeah, and in that same thing, that person that's trying to fix the person that's being fixed is only thinking about themselves as well and not the well-being of their partner.
Yeah, yeah, and so I think I have more experience with the toxic patterns. But then moving forward, you have a healthy relationship too as well. You have where both people are concerned about the other's well-being. Like for us, Audrey, I'm always thinking about and considering how would Audrey feel about this? What would Audrey think about this? Or what do I need to do to help Audrey? How can I be there for her? Um, as opposed to putting myself first. Like my family comes first.
Yeah, and vice versa. You know, when my husband comes home from work, the last thing on my mind is, oh, let me tell him all about my day. I want to hear about what he's been through and what's going on with him. You know, um, and just the smallest gestures sometimes are the biggest deal to a person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the small things that matter. That's what we always say, right? The small things that matter.
That's right.
And so basically, um, the things that we can help you with, um, if if you're wanting to maybe fix a relationship, or if you've been in a relationship for a while and things have kind of died down but you still love this person. Another thing too, if you've ever like cheated on somebody or somebody's cheated on you, me personally, I almost believe that you can't fix it. I don't think that that trust will ever be the same in the back of that person's mind. um I may be wrong about that, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
um
100%. I feel the same way. If you can bring yourself to cheat on someone, you don't care about that person.
Yeah, and so maybe maybe you're in and out of relationships and don't have time to offer closure to somebody. You know, we can help you with that. We can also break you up if that's if that's what you want. You know, we're here to help you guys. We're not here to judge. We're here to meet people where they're at, and sometimes it's just like that. And so we want to start taking calls. We want to start helping people. We want to start bringing people on the show, and start gaining some traction with this.
Yeah, because we want to help people and we don't like to see anyone miserable. We want everybody to have what we have.
Yeah, that's it. And sometimes it takes just telling that person peace out. You know, we don't want to make it all about that. You know, like I said, if you think you need help and you can salvage it, and so part of the Breakup Bandits slogan is to rob you of your breakup,
Yep.
right? Breakup Bandits, we want to rob you of your breakup is our primary goal. And then if we need to break you up, that comes next. And so it's whatever you want to do.
We're here either way, either route you want to go.
And so we thought that we would get together and offer what we have to the world. So Uh, you can be looking for us quite often. We're going to put it all on our social media. We already have our TikTok up. So this will be our first video. I'll chop some out for the TikTok, and then which is under Breakup Bandits on TikTok, and then our YouTube as well, and probably some sort of podcast with this.
So, like, follow.
And share.
Yep.
Like, follow, and share.